babies, it's that time again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We are about to have a 11-hour day. Wow. We have parent conferences, so we've got to hang around while their schedules can figure out how to get to school. Oh boy. It's gonna be a rough one. So I've got my green tea ready, and not drinking coffee anymore. And I'm noticing a big difference. So the green tea is a good switch, and thankfully most of the kids are doing well, so I don't really have any difficult statements to make to the parents. So that's a big one, because when you're like working an 11-hour day and towards the end you've got to like address, you know, a kid's poor performance, poor attitude, whatever, that's where the stress comes in. But if it's just a matter of staying awake and being positive, that's okay. I can't remember the last time I had a talk to 12 parents, most of whom are all going to be positive discussions. So thankful for that. Thank you, Lord, for helping make this happen. Now, how do I know it's the Lord? Well, because yes, I'm making certain decisions to try to connect with kids, but when they have like a pattern of just digging their heels in, and then all of a sudden it's like there's a breath of fresh air and a new attitude and a new performance, I look at that and that's God helping me out. That's how I look at that. Yeah, babies. And you're hearing all this loud traffic passing me because I chose to use the highway today. So that's why it's different. And then there's the weekend. We have the Eagles winning the Super Bowl. Oh, I found out that Patrick Mahomes is a believer in Jesus as well as a lot of the players on the Eagles are. So, you know, God's going to have a hard time deciding who to support in the Super Bowl. Hopefully it's just a good game. It's well officiated. And the team that plays the best wins. That's what we hope. Regardless of Christian affiliation. Yeah. But speaking of Christian affiliation, God's been helping me clean the apartment. Love it. Again, it's the same kind of thing that I just described with the students. You know, you get into a pattern of just like procrastinating and not being as disciplined as you usually are. And then all of a sudden, things start to come into order. And I can feel it in me. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm trying. It feels like God's doing it through me. Like, all right, we're doing this. No big deal, we're doing this. And I feel happy about it. It's getting done. I don't feel like my usual, dreading to do some chores or something. So yeah, thankful that God is giving me evidence of His working with me. Now, I know there's probably some of you out there who are thinking, God doesn't do that. God's worried about, or He's not worried, but He's working on helping the Palestinians. He's not using His time to help an individual clean their apartment. And I just will say, wrong to that. Absolutely wrong. God is doing it all, baby. He is God. He does above and beyond what we are able to think or ask or even conceive of. Oh yeah, baby. That's who our beautiful God is. Just like that, baby. You took me in your arms and made me. Oh, yeah, Jesus. You guys doing? Are you making progress? Are you collecting the data? Whether it's good or bad news? Whether it's encouraging or discouraging news? Are you collecting it? Are you making decisions based on it? Because that's where the life is, honeys. I got some bad news. I am way heavier than I thought I was because they got a new digital scale in the gym. And I'm like, oh baby, we need to make some changes. So I'm interested to see how things change because of this new collection of data. Because we need it. God will help me make it work. And you know what it is? At least for me, it's just like you just can't make like these little excuses throughout the day, like, oh, I can have this cookie. No, what the heck, I can have 2 cookies. Or I probably shouldn't have these brownies, but I'll just take a couple. Just like stuff like that. That's the calories that you're taking in there, those empty calories, those are exactly the amount that if you didn't take, you would, at the end of the week, lose a pound. So I've got to reinstate the discipline I'm familiar with instead of celebrating the freedom of choice. Oh yeah, babies. keep you posted.